Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time coming across me, hello, I'm Pam, and welcome to Withholding Nothing with Pam, where we do homemaking videos, lifestyle videos, motherhood videos, sit down videos as we're about to do now. To my returning subbies, hey babe, hope you are doing super well and welcome back. Thank you so much for always coming back, right? So yeah guys, I'm doing this Q&A today because I've been postponing, procrastinating, feeling a little bit lazy, but today I was like, you know what, let me do this. It's almost 1 p.m, 1 o'clock, but I haven't ate anything. That's how like serious I am about doing this sit down, because I knew that if I can say let me just chill, I'm going to do this later, I wasn't definitely going to do it. I'm out in my balcony, as you guys can see. It's clean, there is fresh air, there is, but I'm outside. The kids from the complex might start playing here outside because it's all day. They didn't go to school, so I'm so praying that they hope they come here when I'm done. So yeah guys, we are doing this. I tried to take to do this video in my room, my bedroom, but it was a mess. The lighting there, guys, I actually realized that I need a ring light. Like I'm that kind of a person who's always like, I actually don't need a ring light. I prefer natural light. But today I realized that if I'm going to do my videos in this room, I would definitely need a ring light. So, but anyway guys, we are going to jump straight right into it. I got these questions from internet. I got these questions from internet. Like, I felt like maybe there are some people who would like to know some of the things about me. It's not exactly a get to know me, but yes, it's some kind of a get to know me video. I'm using a diary. I know as a content creator I should have another phone to do this, but then my phone always got broken. Like the last time I fixed my other phone, it was like I fixed that more like today. Then 2-3 days later, my son broke it again. It always fell down and break. So this time around I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to fix it. I'll fix it, I don't know when, whenever I feel like I have this kind of money that I don't care about. But for now, I'm more in the giving up zone. Okay, I'm more like in the giving up zone. So I have 10 questions, guys, that I would like to answer for you. I'll honestly answer this question, and I didn't even go through them. There's a aeroplane that is passing here, hence the noise. Let's hope this video is going to come up like audible and clear, because Sana, the work that came into me sitting down here, that's why now I prefer vlogs, because I don't need to prepare, sit down and all that. That's why sit downs are becoming a little bit hard, but then I also enjoy them, so I'll have to put in the work. But there was a plane that was passing by. I didn't go through these questions. I just got them. I think I got them from Pinterest, if I'm not mistaken. Wrote them down, and I think I don't even know them. I didn't even pay attention to them. I just took them one by one, wrote them, then closed my diary, and my day continued. So today is the day that I'm going to be looking to them, thinking about them here on camera. Let's hope you guys are going to enjoy it. So the first question is, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear, I think it will always be death. I fear death so much. I think that's the biggest fear that I have, losing people that I love. I've already lost a lot of people that I feel like they went with part of my heart. I don't have a full heart anymore. Some parts of my heart went with a lot of people that I hold so dearly in my heart. So with those people that I have right now, it frightens me. I fear a lot that maybe one day I'll wake up and those people that are so close to my heart are gone as well. So I think this is death is the biggest fear, and that is my biggest fear. Number 2, what do you miss about being younger? What do I miss about being younger? By the way, I'm turning 31 years old this year. So what do I miss about being younger is having my mom and my grandmother in my life. When I was young, I had my mom and my grandmother. I think it's taking me again back to my biggest fear. But then before my mom and my grandmother passed on, I feel like those were the best days of my life. Like having a mom and my grandmother both in my life. It's something that I miss about me being younger. Then how many kids do you want to have? Wow, I didn't I didn't see this question by the time I was jotting all this down. But then, how many kids do you want to have? I think I'm into big families. I'm into big families. I admire big families. I admire those mommies who wake up in the morning and get ready with their 6 kids, and that's the kind of families that I love. But with me, I'm at a point, I only have one child. I'm at a point where I'm like, after having one child, I now can take anything from 2 to 4. I might have 2 kids up to 4 kids. I think I'll be fine with that. So the question, how many kids do you want to have, will be, I want to have as many as I want, but considering my reality, I can only have 2, 3 or 4 kids if possible. I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. The question is saying, how many kids do you want to have? I would want to have as many as possible kids that I can afford. But in reality, like, how many kids are you going to have? Yes, I think on the other hand, how many kids would I want to have at this moment? I only want to have 2 kids or 3. If I'm having more, it can only be 3 or 4. Yeah. And then, are you religious? Very, very. I'm very religious. Those who know me in a personal level, there's no one who knows me in a personal level who doesn't know how big I am as a Christian. I'm such a deep Christian. So yes, I am a very religious person. I am a child of God. I am a Christian. I think it's been 15 years or so of me being rooted in this Christianity. There is absolutely nothing that I feel like I can do on my own. Everything, some of the things, people around me will be laughing that, really, you do pray for those things? I pray for everything. Everything that I'm doing in my life is centered in the willingness of God. It's something that I pray about everything. I pray about everything. Even these kids that we have just spoke about, I go before God and be like, God, if they are going to be more than 2, I'll appreciate them being 3 or 4. That's how religious I am. Then, are you easy to get along with? Am I easy to get along with? I feel like yes. The thing about me is that I feel like I'm always so fearful of hurting people. So maybe that can make it hard for people to get along with me, because I'm always held back. Like, if you see me being fully myself with you, You are special. You are special. I'm always afraid if I can say something jokingly or not even jokingly, but it's gonna hurt the next person. I'm always so afraid of hurting the next person. So that's why most of the times when I'm around people, I come across as someone who's held back, as someone who's not that freely. But I am a very easy person to get along with, especially with people who don't take things very personal. I'm not the kind of a person who will joke with things that I obviously know that they can hurt people. I would never joke with the fact that not let me not make an example, but I'll never joke with anything, absolutely anything that I know personal, that if someone jokes with this, it will sound so personal. But I'm not a very good person around people who catches feelings. I like people who are like, they can say, yo, awusemubi namhlanje, and we laugh about it. I like being around people who are like, oh girl, you have to learn to do your makeup. It's so funny. It's I like being around those people that I can say those things and we laugh about it and we correct each other and it's fine. So I think if you are that kind of a person, it's very, very easy to get along with me, because I don't like hating people intentionally. I would prefer being hurt than giving it back to you. That's how I am so fearful of being in the stepping on people's toes. So, are you easy to get along with? Okay, I have already done that. How old are you? I didn't say this question. Yes, I've said before that I'm turning 31 years old this year. Are you married? If yes, was it something you wanted from you were younger? Yes, I am married. I am married. This year will be marking 5 years of me being married. And of course, it was something that I realized that I wanted when I think when I stepped into my teenagehood, I started thinking about one day I would like to really get married. And yes, the question is yes, I am married, and yes, it was something that I always wanted when I was younger. So since I'm seated here in the balcony, my neighbors will be coming down from there, so they see me. Now I had to pause so that I talk to my neighbor, but we're just left with 3 questions. The 8th question says, who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Honestly speaking, I feel like I don't have a long friend. Like I do have my friends from primary school, I have my friends from high school, I have my friends from growing up, from church and all that. Those people are still my friends, are still people that I talk with. Even those who were my best friend at high school, we happened to more like separate our path, like we get separated, each and everyone is going their different ways, but we still talk. We are no longer best friend anyway. Even the friends that I had 5 years ago, yeah, before my son interrupted me, guys. So what I'm saying is that I feel like at this point I do have friends that now I speak to more often, but I think best friend is very huge. I feel like at this moment I don't have anyone that I can say she's my best friend, but I do have a closer friend that can stand on there. Yes, I do have that friend of mine. Maybe in future, if my channel grows and continue, you guys are going to see her. But I do have a good friend of mine that I talk to her most of the times, and I still have my old friends, my best friends from church whom we are no longer that bestie. Now we are just friends and we are fine with each other. Or comment down below, what do you think is a best friend? Or maybe I'm just framing them in this particular friend thing, but they are actually best friend. What's your definition of best friend? But according to me, I feel like I don't have a best friend, but I do have friends, and one of my friends that I feel like we speak mostly, but I don't think we are actually best. we hardly see each other. Actually, we stay very far from each other, which I feel like if we were staying close to each other, we would be best friends. So yeah, I think I'm answering y'all guys, because I really do wanna answer you. Was your first child planned? He actually was. He actually was planned. Like, by the time I had my first child, I was in a space where both me and my husband, I feel like we were in a space where we actually needed a child. Like, it was soon after our wedding. I fell pregnant. I think I've said this even in one of my previous videos, that I fell pregnant a week after our wedding. It was something that we wanted. I remember a year before, it was September 2019, one of the days with my husband, we were just chilling and talking about our next year plans, because we knew that by the following year we'll be married. So we're talking about what we are looking forward to, and I remember we spoke about something that I've forgotten, but he was like, we have to do this sooner, because next year by this time we will be having a child, so we'll be concentrating on that. I don't know, or it was traveling or anything like that, but we knew we really wanted, and it just happened that following year September we definitely had a child. So so yeah, we actually planned our child. We were actually in a space where we were like, we want this child. We wanted a child as soon as after our wedding. We didn't want to get married while having our child. We wanted to get married, then from there we didn't care less. Like, we wanted to have a child as soon as after our wedding. Then on our first try, a week after our wedding, baby boy kicked in. So yeah, we actually planned our child. How long have you been with your partner? I've been with my man for 7 years now. Yes, for 7 years we've been together from I think it's June 2017. June 2017 or October 2017. The funny thing about us being together is that we only remember that it was July, but we were no longer sure that by June we were dating. We were talking by June, but we were no longer sure that were we actually dating by then, or we started dating October. But between those 2 months, that's when we started dating. So yeah, we've been together, I think it will be 7 years this year, June or October. That's when we've been together. So yeah guys, those are all the questions that I managed to get. I hope y'all guys now can say we know Pam, like, girl, we actually know you. So yeah guys, that's all from our get to know me tech video. If you have watched and enjoyed this girl, kindly give it a thumbs up, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. You can just send an emoji, you can just say hi, you can say anything on the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, let's enjoy this ride together. I'll see you on my next video.